team gets the ball first.
It is electric in here right now.
Oh, you can feel the energy. I know both teams saying, okay, we're going to treat it like any other game, but it's not. Watkins, they go straight to her first. And Rice gets the rebound. No one stops her. Blocked by Watkins. And USC lethal in transition. Not quite the numbers, though. Vonolofin. It's good. Dugalich pump fakes it. All right, here they go. To Betts. Poise in the post across the entire lane.
Elbow drop there from Betts.
When you talked about Betts' numbers, she averages around 20 and 10.
Yeah, it's been interesting. I mean, there was a game recently where she had 11 assists. She is really establishing herself as a playmaker, a distributor.
Marshall will put it up again, has plenty of time, maybe too much time on that one. You can tell both teams still feeling it out. Even the greats have nerves. Jaquez, the verse. JuJu, she'll pull up from just about anywhere. Behind the three-point line, you can count it.
That is a great, maybe sign of relief for JuJu Watkins. In her last 4 games, she's been 4 of 25 from 3. So that has to feel good to start this game off.
A quick handoff to Rice.
So dynamic of a downhill driver.
So that foul was on Kennedy Smith, just her first. It will all be back next year, too.
Kiki Rice, the junior, and you see the increase in efficiency, but she said Kiki has evolved into such a confident leader this season.
Vonolofin falls down after some pressure from London Jones.
Yeah, well, I think both teams have the depth to move people in and out, to keep bodies fresh. They want to be able to put on some full court pressure, to play with pace.
Jaquez, the entry pass into Betts. She's patient, draws multiple, and Barker on the backside.
And that is where her game has just grown leaps and bounds from last year to this year, is her ability to stay patient and pass out of doubles and triples.
The hezzy and pull, that's her game. 5 quick points for Watkins. There's Jones on the step back. Watkins looking for something, keeps the dribble alive somehow. The boys, 2 threes. You called it, King.
To a hot offensive start with 8 of USC's first 11.
We have it, a 3-point basketball game. Quick pickup by Akuruafo, stays with it, forces the turnover. And Heckel will get the offense started for USC.
But she's coming into the game at 6'6", as another body that they could throw at the size of UCLA.
Heckel gets both.
Yeah, these freshmen for USC have not been phased at all this season. Avery Howell, Kaylee Heckel.
Gardner, quick release. And Akuruafo has done a tremendous job. I mean, that's a big rebound against Betts. Remember, she forced the turnover. Now they go to Erie Fenn. One-on-one, like clockwork. 9-0 run by the Trojans.
Erie Fenn, very familiar with UCLA, but her first time playing in this battle of LA, transferring in from Stanford.
The Bruins go down to Barker. She fades and scores. That's smooth. And just context, I mean, Corey Close did say that was part of what she wanted to do. But I'm sure a pivot may be coming. Watkins, that's the 3. Monticello trying to push the pace. Quick passes. And Marshall, hard fall. Of course, still a lot of basketball to go. Only in the first quarter here. Dugalich, anticipation, keeps the ball alive. Jones against Vonolofin. Offensive foul.
In establishing position, this is her first time playing in this rivalry. She's a transfer from Oregon State. She's fired up.
Heckel put on the Jets.
Kevin Hart in the house. They just showed him on the Jumbotron. I don't know if I've ever seen him at a women's college basketball game. Welcome to the good life, Kevin Hart.
Hopkins tipped by Watkins, gets her own rebound. Marshall saves it to the opponent, though.
You don't want to save it there.
Kiki Rice caught in some traffic. No call, we keep playing.
The pressure is just relentless from the Trojans.
Rice trying to get to a sweet spot. And Hopkins just keeping it alive. Both teams battling. Great play from Heppel. Watkins falls to the floor. UCLA goes at it the other way. Jugalich, pump fake and score.
I can't even say it. Helter-skelter.
Another turnover by USC. Rice maneuvers. Sets up the Bruin offense. Oh, the ducking by Betts, hard to guard. All right, so what was a 10-point lead now cut in half. Less than a minute to go here in the first. Watkins pulls up. Foul on the floor. Kennedy Smith, the freshman from the LA area.
One of the names you have to mention among those talented freshmen. The top recruiting class.
Betts wants it in the high post. Ball movement here. Watkins just took it out of the hands of Betts. All right, last possession here of the first quarter. Vonolofin to Akunwafo. You got to recognize how much time is left. Vonolofin gets it off in time. The backboard! To adjust the coverage, the ball screen coverage on JuJu Watkins, because she is feeling it from deep. And just to reiterate that clarification from the referee, Talia Vonolofin, he looked to bank in a 3, right? They changed that to a 2. Erie Fenn spins. So it is a 9-point deficit for UCLA. Gardner off on her first couple. Collected by Jugalich, doesn't put it in. Watkins wastes no time, the Euro! Just off. Kickball, last time these two teams played, she had 33 points. No surprise, she's shown up here tonight so far. Kiki Rice trying to get to the spot. This is it all.
And the defense just continues to be stifling. Lauren Betts trying to point to her teammates to get the ball into her.
Blocked there by Jugalich. Intercepted by Howell. She takes it up against Jugalich. Hard matchup.
The country in blocks, allowing under 60 points per game. And both of these teams are elite defensively.
Again, JuJu Watkins. Keep counting them up. 14 points for number 12.
They haven't been able to get the ball into Betts. She's only taken 2 shots in this game.
Looks like she's going to go for a third.
They have spacing. It's going to be really important for UCLA in this game to try to get some clean posting.
She's got more points at the free throw line than she does from the field.
Ooh, they missed her there. She was wide open. Got to get it to her when you can.
Rice getting everyone organized. They go back to Betts. She's smothered.
Official red coloring is, but they are just swarming her on the catch.
Jones has to recognize the time. Shot clock violation.
We need to feel our pressure, and that's exactly what has happened in the first 12 or 13 minutes of this game. UCLA very uncomfortable on the offensive end.
They go back to Watkins. She's getting everything.
It was ridiculous.
Well, I thought she was looking at the 3, and then she said, I can get a little closer. Got into the mid-range. Kiki Rice attacks the rim. And after every USC shoot-around, who is the last person in the gym? And I'm not talking about 5-10 minutes, but 20 to 30 minutes after every shoot-around.
kind of through the ups and downs. And like we said, a down game from her is like 20 points. Like 99% of players in the country would dive for a game like that. But tonight she is back to that efficient level of offense that we've seen up through most of the point of this season.
They're going to go back to her here. USC needs to move the basketball. Watkins, just too much space.
I mean, are you serious right now? UCLA had shifted to a little bit of a zone look, and JuJu just finds an opening in the corner. She is 5 of 6 from deep, Zora.
Putting on a clinic. Barker, quick decision to the rim and one opportunity.
Trying to get a little bit of momentum going offensively, but it's not going to matter if they don't locate JuJu Watkins on the other end.
Heckel now gets a wide open shot. And Okunwafo tried to grab the rebound. Rice in and out.
It's almost like USC has 6 players on the floor. Like there is no opening for UCLA.
Watkins all the way. 21 points.
She has matched the total of UCLA herself. She's on another level right now.
And that'll be Okunwafo's 3rd personal, but usually averages 25. It's dipped a little bit. You know that they're due.
She was certainly prepared for this one.
Area fed. Little hook shot too short.
To cram things on the interior. And I would like to see them pull her out a little bit. Maybe get her on the move and some screen and roll action, because just posting up is tough in this matchup.
They go quickly to Bet. She's poised in the post. Right on time.
Yeah, and that time she takes it right at Area Fenn.
Dudley went for the block.
First it was clean, and then she brought that arm down.
The 51-point game that JuJu had last season against Stanford, she had 25 at the half.
She's top 5 in the country in free throws on the season. She gets about 6 or 7 points per game just from the line alone.
She was upset with herself after those 2 misses. You can see the double on Betts, just trying to refuse her the basketball. They get it in. Lauren going back at it, and that's the 2nd time that someone has cut on the backside. That time it was Dudley. Smith on the curl. Looked good, but no go. And UCLA, they like to get into their offense. Not rush anything. Jones with the pull-up.
We talk about what else can UCLA, how can they get things going, get the guards involved. They've been quiet so far.
Stops on a dime. Area Fenn. Oh, blocked by Betts. That's what she does. Will UCLA convert? You see, they're so patient offensively. Jones, another pull-up. 2 back-to-back. Watkins has Jones on her.
Size mismatch here. Let's see what JuJu does.
Has the whole right side to work. Finds some space. Tried to get it over Betts there.
Yeah, there's the impact of Betts coming over on the help.
Rice through traffic, strong move.
They're going to have to play with a little bit more pace because of how good the half-court defense has been for USC. The best in transition. Ooh, a little look at Heckel as well. 2-point game.
Oh yeah, we saw the competitive spirit. Tie game, thanks to Kiki Rice.
They are getting to their spots now.
Less than a minute to go here in the 2nd. You see the clear out again for Watkins. She just elevates and cashes in. Come on.
Warren Betts is a little confused. What are we running? Looking at coach. No one seems to know just yet.
All right, now they get it started. Rice has been on a roll. A couple jumpers by Jones, too. Shot clock winding down. Does Betts recognize? Shot clock violation. That's the second of the game. For the Bruins, when it comes to the way that they're defending JuJu Watkins, Katie mentioned the 6 threes, 25 points total. 9 threes is her career high. Third quarter underway. Quick one down to Betts. She walks right back to the free throw line.
Spaced out amongst the perimeter, and they didn't allow 3 or 4 defenders to be just kind of hovering in the paint.
Well, not only does Betts get to the free throw line on the first possession of the second half, but that is the third personal on Rhea Mark's JuJu survey. She had all 14 USC points in that second quarter. Finds some space, just off. Kiki Rice's ability to get to the rim. She showed it in the first half. Betts, one-on-one. Rattles that in.
That's where she's going to eat every single time. I think USC was better served sending her a crowd on the couch.
Shot clock violation. We've had multiple. We've seen UCLA go to Betts early. And there it is, high-low, deep catch, and one opportunity for Lauren Betts. She's fired up.
She's had to work for everything, and that's now 3 possessions to open this half for USC going one-on-one coverage.
Kennedy Smith. Don't know if that was tipped away by Rice, but it was well short. You can already tell the adjustments by Coach Close, trying to get the ball inside. UCLA saves the possession. Jones! USC trying to figure out what it wants to run. It always works. Just get it to 12. (45-38). 7-point advantage. Oh, the in and out creates some space. Blocked by Area Fenn. Trojans on the run. You see the run by Area Fenn.
Kiki heads to the free throw line.
Kiki Iriafen is one of many players in this game. It's Smith, it's Marshall.
Yeah, all bets are off tonight.
All right, now Dugalich in the post, fades away. That was a tough shot. Katie, you have more on all the connections.
Yeah, Zora, as you mentioned earlier, with just these players being familiar with each other, JuJu said exactly that. She said, we're all going to the same camps and playing the same league in high school. That's what makes people want to come out and see us.
No, that's great stuff, Katie. I also love when JuJu said she was a California basketball enthusiast. Putting on for the city, putting on for the Trojans tonight.
And that's what a California basketball enthusiast looks like. The contact, she loves to finish through contact, and you saw it right there.
For the ability of Watkins, too, to read the defense.
Yeah, and that's what she's going to have to do in this second half because of how good she was in the first half. It's going to lead to some changes from UCLA, which we've already seen.
Barker to Betts. That's space from her down there.
She's mobile. She's able to do that.
Well, that's one of the things that makes her so hard to guard is her mobility. Meantime, Area Fenn tried to put it in.
And that's the downside of having Akumafo in the game to defend Betts. She's really a non-factor offensively, so they're really just double-teaming Area Fenn on the interior and leaving her alone at the free throw line.
All right, Barker going to the one-on-one. Oh, the fade!
Oh. She did. Did you see that?
Battle of LA, 1-2 in the Big Ten, 6-1 in the country. Watkins almost lost it, recovers. You know, she keeps her poise. Oh! Talk about rivalry and an opportunity for USC. Betts has been big in the third quarter. And the dig from the Trojans.
Able to swipe it away.
Well, and the timing, too. Got her on the blind side, just like you detailed there, Kim. Gardner knew she was going to get fouled. Gardner, one of the 7 newcomers for UCLA, the transfer. UCLA lead remains at 7. It's their largest of the game. Jones remains on Watkins. That matchup has been giving Watkins a tough time.
Lindsey Gottlieb trying to find some looks and positivity from players outside of JuJu. Howell has been their best three-point shooter in Big Ten play.
They like to give JuJu the handoff off the inbound. Give her some space to work. Elevates. And Ohio State, close one against Minnesota today. Gutted it out.
A lot of teams kind of beating each other right now from, I don't know, anywhere from like 3 to 8 or 10. A lot of depth in the conference.
Ooh, Howell just gets
should have been
slammed
off
to the floor.
Gardner just pushed through a screen.
No call. Rice plays on. Through the boos. Scores anyway. Now that'll hurt tomorrow. If not now. Samuels trying to get free. Dumped down to Howell. Hard matchup. Betts fouls her though.
Questionable ones as of late. Maybe a little bit of...
Mentioned Howell was a freshman from Idaho. Alternate on the Canadian national team this past summer. The Battle of LA continues. Betts. Multiple defenders. She draws a crowd. They get it back to her. Dudley. Betts on the rebound. No. Shot clock though. Anyway, 5 seconds to go. You got to think it's JuJu time. Winding down, elevates. Want some help from everybody else.
Yeah, and we're going to go back to this fantastic stat from our statistician. No one on USC has hit a field goal outside of JuJu Watkins since the end of the first quarter. I mean, that is mind-blowing.
JuJu has played all but 43 seconds in this game so far. All right, fourth quarter. Here we go. The rivalry game. Rice spots up. Watkins hauls it down. Transition. It's her game. Dumped down to the freshman. 2 points.
There's the field goal. That breaks things.
Dugalich trying to back down Iriafen. Little handoff to Hopkins. Met at the rim by Watkins.
She's camping out in the post.
You can hear the crowd. I was staying silent for a reason. Jones trying to go up against Watkins. That's to no avail. Big mismatch there. Okay. UCLA has had a couple shot clock violations. Rice gets it off on time.
Are you serious?
Blocked by Watkins.
It's like 3 blocks in the last minute of play. JuJu Watkins with the SWAT team in this game. No chance there from London Jones. And then literally the same possession. Or we're looking at another look here. But she does end up getting a second block on the same possession. Insane.
1 second left on the shot clock. They don't even get an attempt. Great defense by USC. As Instagram shows us every day.
We would give a Drake quote there, but it's Hendricks time now.
It's Watkins time. Big move down low. 1 point game. 32 points for the sophomore. They play through Betts once again. Oh, as we thought. Taken away by Watkins. How does she handle the situation? The Euro! Too good!
She has been a force on the defensive end as well.
After UCLA led for so much of the second half, the home team has got the advantage right back. Barker going at it. She's been aggressive. And Barker now in double digits.
Yeah, in her last 5 games, she was averaging 3.5 points per game.
And Howell gets the rebound off the miss. Varnaloffen, transfer from Oregon State, setting up the offense for the Trojans. Oh, the hop. Barker got a piece of it. Smith gets it right back. Iriafen can't put it in. Battle of LA turns into the battle for the basketball. Howell comes up with it on a solo contested. Leave it to Watkins, though.
What's the LA alternative to Rucker Park? I feel like that's where we are right now.
3 ball? My goodness.
That made set a record for number of offensive rebounds on a possession this season.
For her just seeing the basketball go through the hoop, for UCLA to get into a set. And as you mentioned, Betts back in the game. Rice changes directions. Oh, poise there.
That one.
Over one season, she goes from 45% from the field to 55%. Advantage back to UCLA.
Yeah, and her decision-making has been tremendous this season, leading the Big Ten with a 2.4 assist-to-turnover ratio.
5 ties, 7 lead changes. We said it had all the makings of a classic. Hal gets free. Back and forth we go. London Jones. Hal tried to get it.
Man, this game means something.
The USC is just 1-10 against AP #1 teams.
This has just been outstanding. We have a long 4 minutes to go in this one.
Yeah, a lot of time left. All right, Kiki goes 1 for 2. Will organize USC. JuJu loves to work on the right side. The recognition, Watkins, in the midst of her 5th 30-point game this season. Just scratching the surface.
What's most impressive to me about this performance is just how her previous games had gone. She trusted the work, she trusted her game, and she has certainly shown out so far.
Three-point game. Akunwafo, tremendous post defense. Iriafen the other way.
The roof is about to come off this building.
Oh yeah. Everyone's pumped up. Rice, not enough space. Watkins has been quiet, recognizes the shot clock, big stop. Less than 3 to go. Watkins, Hezzy.
Zora, what we didn't, sorry to interrupt, but what we didn't see in that clip was the block.
I was just going to say that JuJu has played UCLA 3 times in her early college career. She's gone 2-1 against the Bruins. This is her 4th game against them. Betts. Blocked again by Watkins. Keep counting. Career high continues. In terms of blocks, she's got 7. And then the assist. The 1-2 punch.
I mean, this young woman is a different breed. JuJu Watkins gets her 7th block of the game and then goes coast to coast on the dish.
You want to talk about a run at the right time. 12-1 run. Undefeated. Got to the free throw line quite a bit. One of 3 Bruins in double figures, in and out on that one. Barker tried to come in for the steal.
Such a big impact on a game.
Betts hauls it down. 9-point game with only 2 minutes remaining. Momentum is all to the home team. They're really trying to get it into Betts. Watkins again! She comes from everywhere. 8 blocks, if I'm counting correctly.
A triple-double with blocks is within reach here for JuJu Watkins.
Yeah, she gets 2 more. Already has a double-double. No reason to rush. Time is on the Trojans' side. Von Olofsson steps through. That's the offhand. Area fan, big rebound. Wow. UCLA 23-0 has won every single game but one by 10 plus.
Yeah, they've been so dominant. They have passed every test up to this point, but barring a miracle, it looks like the Trojans are going to hand them that first L of the season.
Less than a minute to go.
Looks like UCLA is just kind of going to let it go here.
In the meantime, Watkins could have gone for the 40-piece on that one. Here's Jones.
Coach Close now calling for
quarter-by-quarter breakdown of what JuJu Watkins has done. But this is just offensively. You got to think, okay, she had 20 plus in the first half.
But it was, they made her work for every touch and every bucket.
Well, kudos to USC for how they, I mean, Lindsey Gottlieb told us today at shoot-around they were going to switch up defenses because Beth gets comfortable if you do the same thing. And they did just that, different looks. Maybe Dugley thought the shot clock was winding down. Hopkins. And USC knocks off UCLA. The Bruins first.